All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. It's Wednesday, so it's time for another personal development tip. Do you want to learn or do you want to know how to master just about anything? The secret to mastering anything. We're going to talk about that in this video. Now, before I get into the content, if you like my videos, if you get value from them, if you like my blog and my channel, then I invite you to do something super simple. Like, subscribe, and comment, especially the subscribe part. Would love that. It's a super easy way. It's a simple way for you to support my blog and my channel and the site for free. So, how do you master anything? And basically, let's bring this back a little bit. You know, there's a big difference between learning something and mastering something. Learning something you could read in a book and say, well, you know, now I've learned it. A lot of sales professionals, they learn a lot about sales, but they're not good at selling. I shouldn't say, yeah, many of them, they're not good at selling because they don't apply it, okay? And so you can learn something by knowing the info, and then you can get better at it by applying that information. And here's something to know is that if you think you've changed your thinking, but you haven't changed your actions, then you haven't really changed your thinking. Another way of thinking about it is if you think you've learned something but you haven't applied it, then you really haven't learned it. And so you got to apply that. And so let's think about this here. How do you really master something after you've kind of learned it? Maybe you read about it and you want to learn or you want to master it. And the only way to master something is through constant repetition. It's through practice. There's a guy that you may have heard of by the name of Bruce Lee. He said, "I fear not the man who can do 10,000 kicks." Now I'm paraphrasing here. I do fear the man that has practiced one kick 10,000 times, because if he's practiced it 10,000 times, he's probably a master at it. So you got to do constant repetition. And when you do that constant repetition, it's almost like you don't even have to think about it anymore. Think about the first time you learned how to drive. When you first learned how to drive, you might have been white knuckling it. You were really careful when you turn the corners. You were braking. You were checking all the mirrors, and you still do all that. Maybe not the white knuckle part, but now when you drive, you're able to talk to people that are beside you. You can Bluetooth people on the phone and have a conversation. You can sing along to the radio. You know, it's just like you've just kind of mastered driving. You don't have to think about it anymore. And that's the place that you want to get. You want to get a place of mastery, and you get it by repetition, by practicing. You know, and this can happen whether you want to become, a master pianist or great at martial arts or whatever the case may be. You just got to do it over and over and over again. There's a story of, of a master pianist, and he did this concert for, a small concert for like maybe there's 100 people or whatever, and he just playing masterfully. He was playing a bunch of piano concertos and, just obviously a lot of talent there. And after his performance, someone came up to him and said, "You know what, you play so well." And he said, "Thank you." And he said, and they said, "You know what, I would give my life to be able to play like you do." And his simple response was, "I did." He did give his life. You know what, he gave up. He probably gave up a lot of social time so that he could practice. He probably gave up sleep so he could practice. He probably gave up another career so he could practice. So he gave up his life because he could practice. And as a result of giving up his life, he became a master pianist. So if you want to master something, practice. Be willing to put in the time. Do it over and over and over again until you can't get it wrong. So, trust you got some great value out of this. What I invite you to do, once again, like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's KennySantos.com. You could even put your name and email in. You're going to get an awesome audio and grow in your business. Now, remember this. Every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. Look for them. Expect them. The only thing we have to do when we see those miracles is we got to recognize those miracles. And then, of course, the best part, my favorite part, is you got to accept those miracles. All right, take care and create a great day.